when you say neuroprotection, what do you mean by that? By this neuroprotection of the cell? What is meant by this?
Okay, so when typically if there are normal conditions, let's say like this in the brain and in tissues, the cells survive, they maintain their functions, and they are happy in a way, and yeah, as I said, but then conditions might change. The cells might be challenged by, I don't know, infections or damage or things like this. And under these conditions, sometimes these cells decide to activate their self-destruction program, to eliminate themselves from the tissue in order not to harm the neighboring cells. And in this case, for example, neuroprotective substances can basically inhibit this self-destruction program and let the cells survive even under this non-optimal, suboptimal conditions, basically. And this is how many of these neuroprotectant substances act, that they kind of block this self-murdering apoptosis mechanism in the cells.
Why did in first place apoptosis occur? Do you know that?
I don't know. I mean, it's a process that happens all the time, and it makes sense in a way that kind of compromised cells or infected cells or cells that are produced in too many numbers are eliminated, and in contrast to just degeneration of the cells, where the cells kind of explode and release all their ingredients into the surrounding tissue, which harms the neighboring cells. This apoptosis program is a way where the cell basically silently dies without affecting any of the neighboring cells. And I think this is especially important if cells are infected. So to kind of keep this infection into the cells and not let it spread to other cells. That's basically the thing. And we have certain tissues, for example, all our gut systems, our olfactory systems, where we have a constant. The skin, of course, where we have a constant replacement of old cells which die by apoptosis against new cells that are generated from certain stem cell regions that replace these old cells all the time.
So it's a cell death, but it's something that is good in the sense of the organism. It keeps it going.
And it's a very regulated process. It has some genes that are necessary for these activating factors, and for the series of events are specifically activated under certain circumstances to eliminate a particular cell.